All right, so just for introduction purposes, this is Joshua Amushuka. They call me Coach, and I just want to do a walkthrough the Akashx platform, show the value that it provides to people who want to make money from the financial markets. Go through some of the results, some of the performance. So, like I said, I'm going to be showing. I don't like selling anybody on anything because the truth is nobody wants to be sold. If you are sold on something and it turns out to be otherwise, you're going to feel some type of way. And I don't want anybody to sell me on anything. That's why I also don't like selling people on anything. I just like to show value. I remember talking to a leader in another company who was making supposedly was making over $100,000 a month. He's currently based in Dubai. He's a Nigerian based in Dubai. And I see them posting the results of their scanner. I mean, no, I don't see the results. I just see them making noise about it. And I said, is there any way that I can see the results, back test the result of the scanner? And he said, I'll have to forward test it. In other words, I have to pay money. I have to sign up and then forward test. And what is that? If you have something that is good, then we should be able to see it. We should be able to see it. So like what is currently on the screen now? This is one of the scanners that um that so they are so this is the app. So I'm already showing you, like it's already started, right? There are 7 different scanners. The one that I'm very familiar with is something called the velocity scanner. Okay, and so this is what you are seeing on the screen. And it's so easy to use that my 11-year-old knows how to use this scanner. My 11-year-old knows how to use the scanner. So these are the trades that he called from yesterday. And, so at the close of the day, I just went through to identify the successful trades and the trades that were unsuccessful. So everywhere you see the green check, that was a trade that was successful. So this line was the demarcation of the day of yesterday. So we had this buy signal here. So it's so simple. Whenever you have a blue diamond or a blue triangle, is usually an indication to buy. A red diamond and or triangle is an indication to sell. However, you want the dots, which is the parabolic star, to be on the same side. So if you have a blue diamond saying buy, you want to make sure that the white dots are on the same side. So like it's not the most advanced form of trading, but from studying and back testing it, we've been able to see that more often than not, whenever you have this, you are usually sure of at least 100 pips. That's being on the conservative side. So, okay, you're not sabi trade. You don't know how to read the charts. You don't know when it's an uptrend, when it's a downtrend. You don't know jack. But you just need something simple that you can follow. This scanner is simple enough to follow. Whenever you see blue and you see a white dot, it's a buy. Whenever you see red and the white dot is a sell. So this was a winning trade. This was a winning trade. And I'm saying at least 100 pips. So if I'm to analyze this trade here, this entry was 4369 and it went as high as 4,415. That's more than that's let's say 300 plus 150. That's 450 pips. But I'm saying if one is being conservative and just chooses to walk away with 100 pips, 100 pips is $10. If you're using the smallest risk of 0.01. So you have a $100 account, $150 account, and you're using the smallest risk of 0.01. Whenever you see opportunity, just take $10 and leave the market. This trade gave $445. But had you walked away at $10, you are okay. This was another opportunity here. This was a sell. The entry was 4396 and it came to 4376. Again, that's a $30 that's a $20 move, 200 pips. But I say at $100, leave, take your profit and go. So this was one trade, another trade, another trade. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just looking at the winning trades now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 winning trades from yesterday. But did we have some losing trades? Yes, we did. So it's not a win only. So this signal here, this was a false buy because this was a buy trade. But what we saw is that the market went sideways, and then it now called the sell, and then it went down. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's not as if it's foolproof, but depending on risk management, and so traders will always tell you that, and I learned this on this platform here from one of our educators. They said that the best forex traders are the best money managers. That's all we're doing is learning how to manage capital. So one bad trade should not kill an account. One bad day should not kill an account. One bad week should not kill an account. In fact, depending on one's capital, some people will tell you that they've had a bad month. But at the end of the day, what's the result over time? So this is just one of the scanners that we have, the velocity scanner, for people that want to take independent trades. Now, depending on your time availability, so we have scanners that help you to take independent trades. I don't think you are aware of this, Bro Peter, but this is a new scanner that was just launched. It's called Market Maps. I haven't taken the time out to study it yet. It's still loading, but this was just added a
No,
week ago. It was just added a week ago, and I think it works. It works with supply and demand zones, fair value gaps, and all that type of thing. But I haven't taken the time to to study how the scanner works. One of our leaders, Mr. Mosh, just did a deep dive on this scanner, the sniper, the elite sniper. And if you check on the Telegram, many people who are following it now. So he did a training on Monday, last week Monday, and many people who are using this made a lot of profit during the week. If you go and check the Telegram, you'll see people saying thank you for that training. So for people that want to trade independently, scanners can help to do that. But what are the other value propositions that we have here? I'll just come to trade. So this is tap to trade. This is like a semi-automated trading software in the Akashx ecosystem. What happens under tap to trade is that, so this is FX Edge. I don't know if it's showing FX Edge. So we have different educators. We have up to 20 different educators in Akashx. Some of them trade gold, some of them trade indices. They trade different things. And so they have live sessions every day. Okay, let me click on live sessions. So if there's anybody that wants to learn the skill of trading, I'm telling you that Akashx, for anybody who comes here and takes this thing like a master's degree, or how you pay for project management or data science or whatever, is a school where anybody who locks in, commit time to it, 1 hour every day, 2 hours every day, they can in 3, 6 months, 12 months have mastered the skill of trading. We have people like that who have now not only learned the skill, but they are now even building their own software, their own robots. Daramola, case in point. Okay, so like this was on Monday, and these were all the live sessions. During these live sessions is actually live trading. So this guy, for example, Preston Gomez, the guy is a wizard. He's exceptional, So he had a session at 2 a.m. in the morning, and he does another session at 2:15. That's Nigerian time. He intentionally said for 90 days we'll be having 2 sessions every day because he wants people who are not able, he wants all time zones to be able to have access to his live sessions. He doesn't call tap to trade. And he said because he doesn't want to give anybody fish. He wants to teach you how to fish. So he doesn't do that automated trading where you're copying his trade and hands free. He, on his live session you join, he will analyze the market, he will tell you the trade, he will call the trades, and people take the trades. Now, when you are signed up in Akashx, you have access to a Telegram channel. So on Telegram, all the educators are there. You can ask them questions, you can chat with them. So where is the Preston Gomez? Where's Preston? Where's Preston? Where's Preston? Okay, so this is Preston. This is Preston, right? And so you can see that you can chat, you can ask questions, like it's interactive with like all the educators. You have this kind of access, is interactive, right? You can post your profits and all of that. Okay, so that's with Preston Gomez. We have Arabella. Again, this is just a 21-year-old girl, and she's very excellent at what she does. So we have Arabella, we have Joel, we have different educators. This is FX Edge. So they are daily live sessions, and the good thing is, it's not like a Telegram channel where you're just seeing trade, and you don't have access to the person. You have access to them. You can join their live sessions. You can also chat with them here on Telegram, all day, all night. So it's an interactive school, but that's on the education side. So let me now go back to the automated trading that I was talking about. I just shared the Telegram. I hope my entire screen was showing. I hope my entire screen was showing on the Telegram. As I shared the Telegram,
Yes, yes, of course. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now the automated trading side, the first one is called tap to trade. How does tap to trade work? So this app on the desktop is also available on your mobile phone. So whenever any of these traders, whenever they want to trade, you will get a notification on your phone. Okay, look at this side. Look at the left side of the screen, or the right side of the screen. You can see this button here says approve. So when the trade comes in, this countdown will be counting down from 2 minutes to 0. When you click on approve, this trade that is sent, entry price, stop loss, take profit. Once you click on approve, it will take that same trade on your capital. So you would have deposited your money with your broker, your own broker. You're not giving them, connect it to the app, and then whenever the trade comes, you just click on approve and they run the trade for you. One of the reasons why I'm so happy, Bro Peter, is that now our World Trade broker was recently added to Tap to Trade. So we in Nigeria now have access. So what we were doing before was, because our own brokers were not on their platform, whenever this thing comes in, whenever this trade comes, you just take it manually on your own capital, on your MT5. But just last week, or was it week before, we reached out to their support and they helped us to connect Well Trade. So Well Trade is now connected to Tap to Trade. Because before, like me, let me just use myself as an example. Whenever I take this trade, when it sends this trade and I take the trade, if I don't see small profits, I don't take my profit waka, right? It's just because of my conservative nature. But why I'm so much in love with the fact that now our broker is there is because now I can allow him manage the trade. Many times you would have exited at 20 pips, 30 pips, and the trade goes on to do 100, 200, 300 pips. So now that I know that is an expert that is managing the trade for me, my mind is at rest. My mind is at rest. So amongst the educators, FX Edge, look at his trade statistics. Total trades 620, trades won 436, trades lost 184. If you do the calculation, you'll see that this is like a 70% win rate. You'll see that it's like a 70% win rate. Let's just do that. So 436 divided by 620 will give us what? Yeah, so times 100 is a 70% win rate. That's for
Okay, let me
FX.
ask. Let me ask question there. What's the risk reward ratio? Average
So,
risk reward ratio, because it's not about
yeah,
uh,
I
how
get
many
you.
trades you won,
I get you.
but the risk reward ratio matters, and that will show whether you can have a 40% winning trade and still be highly profitable.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. You are very absolutely correct. Now, here's the thing. To be fully transparent. Uh, so from the chart, so let me come to his chart. Where is FX Edge now? Like what you just said is one of the so it's usually like 1-to-1, but because of their responsibility to try and protect people's capital, many times, as soon as a trade goes into 50 pips profit, He's securing profit because, so like if he was trading his own account, I'm sure he may trade it different from how now. So all these are profits, that people are that within the group. This was yesterday, 27th, you know, uh, this was yesterday, this was yesterday, people sharing profit. But so if we look here now, the entry was 4413. The stop loss here was 4402, which is like usually his stop loss is usually between 70 pips and 120 pips. It's not fixed. It's usually between 70 and 120. But his take profit, so he is he let me just show you. So he posted his strategy. Okay, good. So look at what it says here. Trading plan signal. Entries. Take two entries minimum on every trade. Close fully at TP. So entry one, close fully at TP1. Entry two, move to break even once TP1 hits and let it run as your runner. Use 0.01 lots for every $100 in the account because the win rate is extremely high. You're allowed to use 0.02 lots for every $100. So because he's a very his strategy, so like from the numbers we saw now, if he has a 70% win rate, it means out of every 4 trades, he will win 3 and he will lose 1. He will win 3 and he will lose 1. So because of that, his good win rate, he's saying that you can decide to even take more risk. Right. So he says, because the win rate is extremely high, you're allowed to use 0.02 loss for every 100 when market conditions are very clean and confidence is high. Example, $100, 0.01, 500, 0.05. Normally, I won't tell anybody to use 0.05 on a $500 account. Normally, I won't. On a $500 account, I'll say stay with 0.01. But because of the way he trades, one, he doesn't send too many trades. He's a very careful trader. We have another trader that is very aggressive, Joel. Where's Joel Arias? He's very aggressive. So you will make a lot. But when you lose also, his stop loss is very wide. It can be 400 pips. So when you lose, you're losing big. But this guy, his stop loss is tight between 70 to 120. So on a 0.01, it means you're risking between $7 to $12. And so 1 in 4 times that may happen. But the winners always make up for the losers. So but he will tell you, like we are seeing from here, TP1 is usually like 30 pips. So if you open 2 entries, he will say, first of all, take your profit at 30 pips, 50 pips, and then leave the other one, move it to break even and let it run. Right? Stop loss and risk. Always use a stop loss after TP1 is hit. Activate a trailing stop. Trail based on market structure. Take profit structure. Fully close. TP1 full close on entry. TP2 runner. So that's it. So this guy joined us in October of last year. And with him, my mind is fully at rest. This Joel Arias used to be our star boy. And many people still like him. And it's not like I said I dislike him. Like he makes a lot of profit. I don't know if you've seen some of his withdrawals, Peter. In a single day, he's withdrawing 120,000, 200,000.
I'm always inspired. I'm always inspired. So, but I just perceive his trades
But
that are so risky.
okay. Like look at this buy here now. Look at this buy now. He's giving you this kind of wide range of 4,530 to 4,510, and he's saying within this wide range buy. So if you enter at 4,530 and price drops to 4,520, he expects you to add another entry. And then if price drops again, he expects you to add another entry. Now, most of the time, he's in massive profit. But you need to have big capital to be able to do this type of thing. So I don't recommend it. But like if I start showing you now, people are posting profit, but understand that not only Nigerians did this platform. So there are a lot of these other white guys who have huge capital to play with. So people are making profit following him. People are making profit, they're making massive withdrawal, but I don't really recommend him for the Nigerian market because if you don't have enough capital to be able to take his trade and accommodate the drawdown, the day there's drawdown, it can be a problem. It can be a problem. So that's for Joel. That's for Joel. But you will see that people are making profit every day. But a lot of these people, You know, we can't compare ourselves to them in Nigeria. So FX Edge for tap to trade, the people that I recommend, well, that are tracked, that are followed. You see, this other guy, Sebastian Rastock, he has a negative win rate, which is what underscores what you are saying, that you can have a negative win rate and still be profitable. But because I haven't taken time to track his trades, I don't like the win rate. 75 won, 110 lost. Now, if he's losing really small and the winners are big, you know, yes, you'll be in profit. But because I haven't taken time to study his trades, and I feel like my position as a leader, also because I'm involved in ministry, I want to be able to invite people to something and I can sleep soundly. So I haven't recommended Sebastian Rastock to anybody. I haven't recommended him. Arabella has been with us for over one
So
year.
are you a pastor?
Yes, I'm a pastor.
Okay.
Yes.
You're a redeemed pastor or
No,
Christ Embassy.
no. And this is a recording. Anyway, there's nothing. So the Covenant Nation. I don't know if you've heard of Pastor Poju Oyemade,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
It's
The
okay.
convener of Wolfbeck platform and all that. Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
a pastor at
Well done.
the Ibadan campus. Yes, sir. So so Arabella has been with us for over 1 year, but she was just added to Tap to Trade last week, Thursday. Last week, Thursday. Now, the way she trades, she is a scalper, and let me say, she's a super fast scalper. So the frustration with her trades was this: on this app, when on the phone, if she sends a trade on the phone, trade alert. Okay, so I'm talking about tap to trade, but we also have what we call trade alert, pulse signals. This is pulse signals. The educator will send the trade on your phone. You open it, you see all the parameters, and you just copy and paste. Entry price, stop loss, all of that. But because she's a scalper, sometimes the app can take 20 to 30 seconds to open. By the time the app opens, this entry that she called 4526, you see that price has already got into 4530, right? Okay, this is a sell.
Yeah,
4524,
that's true.
4524.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then she'll say, and then you'll be seeing her saying TP1, and you are just opening the app. So the way we had been taking her trades was,
All right, please let me just ask this. Is it only gold that you guys trade?
is it only what?
Gold, because I can see gold everywhere as you are
Uh-huh.
checking.
So Arabella trades only gold, Jewelarias trades only gold, FX Edge trades only gold. But this Matteo Garzon, so we have people who trade other pairs. So Matteo Garzon trades indices.
Okay, NAS 100 and US
Yes,
30.
yes. Rich Vendiga trades
Okay.
NAS 100. Uh, Preston Gomez, the guy that I showed in the Telegram, who said he does not send, he said he won't send anything on the app. So he said, connect live with me, join my live sessions. He trades US 30, he trades Dow. So you can see, he trades Dow. Is the sound coming through? Are you guys hearing what he's saying?
Not really. The sound was cracking. You can
Ah,
try to play it again.
okay. So he trades indices and the guy is really good. He's really, really, really good. Um, just a quick second. Okay, so US 30 This is DJ. So he's an indices guy. He's an indices guy, and for some reason, from now I don't join his sessions. You know, the timing doesn't favor me. But from what I go through on the group, people posting their profits, like some of the appreciation messages that people share, some of the appreciation messages that people share, say when you read it, you'll be like, wow. Okay, so somebody went and dropped a review. The educators I follow are Preston and Arabella, and they are the best at what they do. They are both amazing, and the wins they get are unreal. Preston's strategy is simple, and once you get the hang of it, blah 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 blah. So people really love them.
Over 100 or running over 500 points, guys, from the sell zone. You can't make this up, guys. This is why it pays to show up. And for everybody that's asking about, tap to trades or any of the automated systems, I teach live. I teach you guys how to fish. I'm not an enabler. I'm not here to enable you guys. I want to see you guys learn how to trade at the highest level. I want to see you guys calling your own trades. I want to see you guys running your own teams. I want to see you guys getting into high tickets. I want to see you guys being the person that you need to be in order to do this.
I don't know if you heard that.
Yes, completely.
Okay.
It was clear.
So he's really, really good from all the feedback, but I haven't taken any of his trades. But from everything that I read of other team members and people within the community, like people love him. People love him. But I haven't taken his trades. So that's just being fully transparent. But the guys that I would recommend is Arabella. Arabella's win rate is really good. Arabella is super good. FX Edge is super good. For anybody that has capital and you are a high risk trader, you can play with Jewelarius, but I don't recommend that. Yeah. Ó dà pé ẹ máa change plug yẹn.
Can you guys hear him?
I can't hear him anymore. No,
Yeah.
Sorry.
okay.
Sorry. All right. Okay, so now the update that I need to give you, you won't see it on this my app because this app is not on a 3-month subscription. So this last week, the company launched what is called Flow. What is called Flow Trade. With Tap to Trade, you are the one that will click on approve. Right? So whenever these guys want to take their trade, you have to click on approve with Tap to Trade. But with Flow Trade, once you connect your account and select the educators of your choice, there is no need to approve anything again. The trade, they will take the trade. The idea is the profits will just flow into your account. There is no profit sharing. Once you have your subscription, you have access to Flow. But it starts from 3-month subscription, 6 months, and 1 year. So because this account is on a monthly subscription, that's why you won't see Flow Trade here. You only see Tap to Trade and Pulse. But a 3-month subscription, there is Flow Trade. The result will be the same result as Tap to Trade, but it's fully automated. So the advantage for that, for like some of us in Nigeria, because of the time difference, many times by the time you wake up in the morning by 6 a.m., 7 a.m., you see that they've taken 4 trades. So if you're on Flow, it's just like morning, afternoon, night, money is coming into your account. Morning, afternoon, and night. And you can choose as many educators as you want.
Wow.
Of course, within the limits of what your capital allows. But now with somebody like FX Edge, Arabella, me knowing their risk, the way they trade, like Arabella, okay, see now, Arabella she joined us on on Thursday. So out of 13 trades, she won 11 and she only lost 2. Like sniper entries. She uses fair value gaps, order blocks. That's her own trading strategy. So sniper entries, right? So I can go and sleep. Like my plan is this weekend, I'm upgrading my account, I'm funding with some money, and I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it because there's another project that I need to give a lot of attention. So for me, flow, anybody that has money, just put it on flow. If you have ability to be approving trade, start to trade, you can just stay with tap to trade, but my confidence level has never been this high because you see, even like with the scanners that I showed, I've gone away from, oh, no, 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 no. Like with this scanner, even though the win rate of the scanner is not bad, if you are trading independently, the hardest part of training is emotional regulation. That's what I've come to realize. Like, you can have a good strategy, but if there is no discipline and there's, the emotion side of it, so for example, we say stop loss should be 150 to 200 pips. But you may let's say you took a sell, and we know that the strategy says stop loss is 200 pips. But where emotions comes in now is you start hoping that it will reverse. You allow it to go 300, you allow it to go 400, you add another position, it will reverse. It will reverse, and then that's how accounts get blown. So even though this our scanner is super, super good, I find that it is still limited by the person that is following it. By the person that is following it. So for me, tap to trade and flow trade. Semi-automated, fully automated, just go and sleep. For who wants to learn how to trade, join live sessions. I didn't talk about the academy. We have a robust academy here. It is very robust. Very, very robust. I know that this Zoom will soon end because there's a time limit. So maybe let me just pause at this time, and just see if you have any question. Okay, under educator series, all the different educators have documented their trading strategy. So Arabella, she has in English and she has in Spanish. So she talks about so lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, trading foundation, day-to-day analysis, trading game plan, get plugged in with my session. So she talks about how fair value gaps and all that stuff there. This is Rich Vendiga. He trades only NAS 100. Liberty strategy, smart money concept. So basics, smart money concepts. Then his strategy, the Liberty strategy. That's how he trades. Risk management, psychology part 1, psychology part 2. So you can just decide whose trading style do you like and decide to go with the person. This is Joel Arias. He's the most profitable guy on the platform. Like, nobody is showing their withdrawals of 200K in a day, 120K in a day. He does it. He shows it. But, man, and he's just 26 years old. But he's very aggressive. His risk tolerance is super, super, super high. So this is I didn't talk about P Juice. That's also one of the scanners that we have there. We have an AI assistant, which is like a chat GPT for trading. You can take a screenshot of any chart, post it here, and ask the AI to analyze the chart, give you trades, give you entries, give you stop loss, do all of that. That's also within the platform. There's a trading journal as well. And then there's a Lumina, whatever, which can help you analyze your trades. The crypto side of it, there's a crypto academy as well. Oh, okay. Crypto academy, yeah. So there's a crypto academy as well, just introductory stuff to how to trade, how to find moving assets, alligator strategy, ribbon strategy, automate your trading, crypto strategies, technical analysis, how to buy DeFi, and all of that. So it's a very robust platform, but most people are just looking for a way that they can make money passively. Not everybody has time to say they want to learn how to trade. And so for that person that wants to just put money to work, Akashx is documented, like it's not story, it's documented, to help deliver those results. Yeah.